Allison, and for today's video, we're doing a full body strength workout. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to tap that subscribe button and the bell to stay notified with the latest fitness videos released every Mondays and Thursdays. All you need is a pair of moderate and heavy dumbbells and a mat. We'll be completing 3 blocks with 3 moves each for 3 rounds. Round 1 will be 45 seconds on with a 30-second rest. Round 2 will be 30 seconds on and a 15-second rest. And round 3 will be 20 seconds on and a 10-second rest. It is your discretion with each exercise whether to use your heavy or moderate weights. A full warm-up and cool down is also included. So grab your equipment and some water, and let's get started. Let's warm it up. We're going to perform each move for 30 seconds on with a short 10 to 15 rest while I demonstrate the next exercise. Starting off, let's do a set of alternate knee hugs. Standing tall, lift the knee, bring it up to the chest, and then slowly bring it down. Keep the abs tight, stand tall, and watch your balance. Warm-up move, we're doing a step touch with the legs and alternating between chest press and overhead press, warming up that upper and lower body. We're doing a big combination of a good morning, half squat, and kicks. Having those feet shoulder width apart, hands light behind the head, elbows back. Keep the core tight, bend forward, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings. Come up, squat, and then kick, light punch, kick other side, and then do it again. Good morning, squat, and kick. Warm-up move, we're walking it out into an inchworm down dog. Give yourself some space and bend the knees as much as you need to. Walk it up to that high plank, sink back for the down dog, come back up, and then walk it back, round the shoulders, lift to stand, and then repeat again. Here's your first move in block number 1. Grabbing your moderate or heavy weights, we're starting off with a push press. Have those feet a little narrower than shoulder width apart, and then rack those weights up so the palms are in, elbows tight, arms are parallel to each other. Give yourself a soft bend in the knees, like a quarter or half squat back. Inhale, exhale, push up, drive those arms up to the ceiling. Slowly come down, inhale, exhale, push press. this move, grab your heavier weights. We're doing a sumo squat deadlift. Now for this sumo, we're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart with a slight flare out with the toes. Palms are facing in, shoulders back, keeping that back flat when we hinge down. We're going to squat, have that back flat, come up, squeeze the glutes on top. Inhale, exhale, lift and squeeze. And for your final move in block one, grab your moderate weights. We're doing alternating side and front raises. Setting those feet shoulder width apart, soften in the knees, palms in, elbows bent about a 45-degree angle. Exhale, lift, shoulder level for the side raise. Bring it down, palms face in, front raise, again about shoulder level height. Exhale, inhale down. If you need to modify this movement, feel free to do alternating arms instead. For block number 2, we're taking it down to the ground. So if you have a mat, go ahead and grab it. For the first exercise, grab your heavier weights. We're doing a set of alternating renegade rows and a crouching tiger stretch. Go into a high plank position with your hands on the weights. Abs are tight, squeeze the glutes. Keeping those hips steady. Alternate rows. Hold the plank, bend those knees, sink back and stretch. Come back up, stack those shoulders and wrists, and then repeat again. Row, row, and stretch. Feel free to modify this move by dropping the knees and sinking back for a child's pose. Move, keeping the heavier weights, we're doing a set of chest flies in a hip bridge position. Now for your hip bridge, you want to engage the core, so pull the belly button to spine, tilt the hips, and then lift up. Holding that lower body. Arms are up, palms facing in, elbows soft. Keeping the abs tight. Open up those arms, stretching out the shoulders and chest, and then exhale, squeeze, and bring those arms in. If you're not comfortable with that hip bridge, keep the hips down and continue that chest fly. And for your final move in block number 2, we're gonna go back into a high plank position and focus on lower body with hamstrings and glutes. So with that high plank, hands and toes just like we were before, similar to the renegade rows, except we're gonna lift one leg up, flex the foot, curl, extend, and lower. Then other side, lift and squeeze, curl, and then out. Keeping those hips and shoulders steady. Feel free to modify this by having one knee down, extend the other leg, bring it down, and repeat. Here's your first move in block number 3. Grabbing your moderate weights, we're doing alternating cross-back lunges and hammer curls. Give yourself a little bit of room behind, and with the arms, palms are facing in, elbows tight. Cross back for that lunge, keeping those hips and shoulders as square as you can to the front. When you lunge down, perform that curl. Bring it up, step out wide. Repeat other side. Take your time with this move and only go as low as is comfortable for you. If you need to modify this move, shorten the range of motion, and you can do a double curl or do alternating curls instead. We're doing a squat out of thigh lift with alternating arm extensions. Now for those squats, we're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart, arms are up in an upright row position, elbows high. Do a deep squat down, inhale, exhale, extend the same arm, same leg. Now I'm gonna stick with singles, but you're more than welcome to do double arms instead. For your final move in block number 3, grab your heavier weights. We're doing stationary lateral lunges. Now those feet are wide in the shoulder width apart, toes, knees, and hips forward. For the weights, palms in, shoulders back. We're gonna stay low. Lunge side, lunge side. Notice I never come all the way back at the stand. Feel free to drop the weight and just use one and go half range of motion with those lunges. job with that workout. Let's finish off with a quad on a stretch. Set those feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, toes are forward, hips are forward. And nice and easy, lunge side to side. You can either dip the shoulders, you can add big arm circles, whatever feels good for you right now. Like always, for all these stretches, feel free to hold them longer if you need to, or go back to them later on in the day, today or tomorrow, if you start feeling sore or tight. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, whichever side you fall on, hold it there, pop up the other toe, lift the chest, and sink nice and low into it. Good. Let that heart rate gradually come down. Very nice. We're gonna stay on the same side, so when you're ready, gently round it up, drop that toe, pivot, turn, and lunge. I'm gonna give you the option today. You can stay with a high lunge, maybe pushing the arms forward, or if you wanna join me in a lower lunge, I'm taking it down, stepping this back toe back a little bit farther, and then pushing the hips forward. So getting that nice low lunge. Deep breath, inhale, exhale, breathe. I mean, you can stay here. You can add a little twist if you like to. If you want a bonus shoulder stretch, place the back of the hand behind you, relax the shoulder, inhale, and then exhale, pull the shoulder back and look at the ceiling. If this doesn't feel good, don't do it. Good. And then go ahead and round forward, place that hand down, step this leg back to a high plank, inhale, exhale to your down dog. Pedaling up those heels. Very nice. And let's get the other side. Press those heels down. Round the spine to a high plank, other foot forward, low lunge or high lunge, whichever you prefer. And if you're here, you're pushing those hips forward a little more. Remember your options. You can add an overarm reach, looking at the hand. You can add that shoulder stretch. Relax the shoulder first, place the back of your palm behind, and then peel it back and look at the ceiling. So just breathe through whichever stretch you're on right now. Whew. Good. One more breath in and out. If you had your hand behind like I did, carefully extend it up and then round forward. All right, ready? Push this foot back, high plank, inhale, exhale back to your down dog. And then keeping those hips high, tiptoe those toes all the way to the back of your hands. Inhale, flat back gaze forward. Exhale, bring it down. You can stay here. I'm gonna turn and face you so you can see. I'm going to take my right foot, maybe it's your left side, cross it over the other foot. Do that flat back again. Drop it down. Relax the head. Now feel a difference in this stretch. You're feeling a little bit deeper in that hamstring on the leg that's behind the front leg. I like to play around with this. Walk your hands or fingertips to one side, hold for a moment. And then you can walk around to the other side, hold for a moment. This one's just a little bit more effective than having just the feet parallel to each other, next to each other. All right, center it up, gently uncross, and then take your other foot over. Ready? And then we're gonna cross that other side. So for me, it's gonna be this side. There you go. All right, inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring it down. Adjust your feet as needed. Bend the knees more if you have to. And just like before, you can walk it around one side, walk it around the other side. Hold it center, whatever you like. 3 seconds, whichever position you'd like. All right, and then come back here with me, fingertips on the ground. Take that back leg, step your feet out wide. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, wide-legged fold down. Wiggle those hips if you need to. We're gonna take 10 seconds to come up to a standing position. Head and shoulders last, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 3 shoulder rolls on top. 3 going forward. Inhale, reach those arms up to the ceiling. Grab the wrist with one hand, reach over to the side. Beautiful, center up, grab the other wrist. Inhale, exhale, push diagonal overhead. Good, center up, lower those arms. Inhale, exhale, reach all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, let it out. One last time, feet together on the toes, reach. And let it out. You're all done for today. Good job. great job on completing this workout. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also check out my Instagram at Allyfitatl for more daily workouts.